What? You dare to refuse my generous offer? Hmm? Foolish. How dare you to reject my kindness? I give you land, good land, rich and fertile, and you dare to be this ungrateful. You dare to ask for even more. Little nobles like you should know their place better. Enough. I will teach you about gratitude and humility. Guards. Hmm? What's this? Who dares? What is this filthy little muddy thing doing in my throne room? How dare you? Do you have the slightest idea about how much this fur carpet under your feet has cost me? Well, I guess I have to accept such things once per month, at least. My advisors ask me to. So, why does a little dirty peasant like you dare to soil my beloved castle? Speak. Whatever are you doing? Crawling down there on your knees, giving my fur even more dirt. Now speak. Oh, so you're here for your girlfriend. I'm surprised you mere people have even time for such thoughts. I would think you should be busy with your daily work. Perhaps I should think about letting the peasants work even more, or let them pay higher taxes. It seems you can spend a lot more hours working. Speak clearly. You stutter like a little child. Ah, yes, your request. I was a bit distracted. Well, but isn't it obvious? Yes, it is, of course, but I can't expect a mere peasant to understand. Well, your girlfriend committed a crime, and she was caught, and the evidence was clear. and she pleaded guilty. So, you see, the case is absolutely clear, isn't it? And still, you're wasting my precious time. Oh, sure. She did it for her family, you say. How tragic. Let me tell you something, little peasant. I don't care. Not in the slightest. Oh, are these tears? How cute, little one. What do you think? That I'll let your girlfriend run just because you begged for her life? That's not how it works, silly boy. The naivety of the mere peasants amuses me. Well, if that is all, I guess you can have a short chance to see her again, right before the execution. Perhaps you can exchange at least a short goodbye, and that's it. Well, I guess I hit a point there. You should see yourself now. But guess what? I have a better idea. I mean, this fur costs a whole bag of gold coins, and I guess you can't afford a single one, can you? Do you even know what gold looks like? You should really not be this upset. Your parents should have told you when you break something, you have to repay it. But, as said, you don't seem to have any money. So, guards. Well, is it comfortable in your new home? A bit cold, after all, but at least you have some hay covering the ground. Perhaps it's even more comfortable than your normal bed. For a mere peasant, it might feel like heaven. Or do peasants even know what a bed is? You make the impression you're used to sleeping between pigs and cows. Of course. It's your new home, silly. What did you think would happen? As I said, you have a big debt to repay now. Oh, are you trying to speak up against me? Silly. You better think about that. One word, and my guards will take care of you. Do you like being beaten up all over? No, thought so. On the other hand, the way you begged and submitted to me in the throne room, quite the obedient little toy, aren't you? And, of course, she is here as well. Your girlfriend. I guess she might be right next to this cell. Or perhaps not. Who knows? Well, you have a point there, little one. Of course, she is already sentenced to death. But you know, perhaps, just perhaps, I might be able to change my mind. Oh, how adorable. Your eyes brightened for just a short moment. How delightful. After all, you had some time to calm down and think, haven't you? Or have you cried and sobbed all this time? Could be, as the look in your face tells me. Yes, yes, I will tell you. Now, so insistent, all of a sudden. I had an idea. As you are too poor to repay in gold, you will repay your debt through work. No, of course not farming, you stupid peasant. I don't want the smell of pigs and dirt in my castle. It will be hard enough to get that smell off of you. No, you will be my little plaything, my personal servant. Oh, is that a blush I see? I can even see it in the dim light of this cell, even under all this dirt covering your face. As we talk about it, you can have a better room than this one. If you agree, if you do your chores and duties. Oh, silly, no. Nothing like that. Yet. You don't need to be afraid. You can be completely loyal to your girlfriend. You should just entertain me a bit. Yes, of course. You know, when you're surrounded by nobles all day, a mere peasant can be an interesting variety. Playing around with the nobles' greed, their hunger for power and wealth. It It really is, but it becomes boring after some time. But you, a peasant who can't even dare to dream about wealth and power, what can you do to amuse me? I ask myself. Yes, silly. Of course, I will spare your girlfriend's life. Well, at least as long as you are good at your new job. Perhaps I will even allow you to see her. Oh, yes, I will let her go after a few weeks. As I said, as long as you serve me like a good, obedient toy. Only then will she be safe. I bet it will take some time until you can see her again, though. Well, I won't let her visit my castle, of course, but you have the certainty that she is free outside of this cold dungeon wall. I bet that will please you. But you are right. I won't let you go that easily. You know, this fur you ruined was expensive. It will take a lot of time to repay it. Do you really dare to speak up against me? Do you really think that you can tell me it's not ruined after all? What do you even know about such things? The mere dirty peasant you are. Little one, you better never, and I say again, never forget your place in this world. Underneath me, and that's the only place you'll ever belong. Now, on your knees, so I can show you just how literal I'm being. At least you can follow instructions well enough. Are these tears again? You're so adorable. But I guess you won't refuse my generous offer, now will you? Good, pet. We will have lots of fun, I'm sure. I guess we'll have to work on your manners first, however. It's yes, mistress. Understood. You should learn to properly address me. It's not that difficult. For your girlfriend's sake especially. So, what's the answer when I ask you to do something? Good. Good toy. See? You are learning fast. Not so stupid after all, huh? Just in need of a little assistance. Here, even I can show a small amount of benevolence. You must be parched after walking from your dirty little farm all the way up here to my castle. I can grant you a bit of water as refreshment. Wouldn't want your health withering before I've even had a chance to play with you properly. There's your water. Now lap it up, because you won't be getting any more until the maids have finished with their nighttime duties. Be a good dog now. I was so generous, after all. You can't even follow that simple of a command. It seems you won't be seeing your girlfriend again after all. Oh, what's that? Thank you, mistress. That's what I like to hear. Now then, as fun as it is playing around with you, I have duties that need my attention. Some of my maids will return late in the night to escort you to the bath and then show you around a bit. Don't try anything funny. Yes, you know what will happen then. Of course you do, my good, my smart pet. Well then, I look forward to continuing this tonight, my good little servant. I'm sure you will become accustomed to your new life in no time. It will be so much fun. For me, at least.